What is up, everybody? Bringing us back right over to Final Fantasy 16. If you guys are enjoying this series, fucking just give me a little bit of a follow. Come back, you know? Find something interesting. Hopefully, in me. Hope I'm interesting enough. But just continuing where we left off last time. We were trying to infiltrate. We got a ship. Met up with our uncle. Uncle didn't remember us. Uncle tried to kill us, and then we did like a play that he would fucking remember to be like, "Aha! I am your long lost nephew." And he's like, "Aha! A ship is some ways to have, and a ship you will get." But other than that, we're trying to get the ship to infiltrate the Dragon's Breath. Because the others, where the crystals are attacking, they're all like hyped up trying to attack each other.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Yeah, sure.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
I mean, if we're just in the area and we find...
Chance's Stew.
Might as well just
It was
grab it.
once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses.
Rosaria.
Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Cool. Don't need to prioritize it. God, this game is so fucking
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear
There are new
about these
billets being
Guardians of the
posted
Flame?
every...
it's like it's alive.
Clive!
Well,
Oh,
it
am
is
I
alive.
glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if
He
I'm
ain't
honest, he ain't been
himself.
for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time.
Depresso?
Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Sure.
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Bent his ear. Bent his ear. Hi, Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it.
Yes, ma'am.
The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Okay. Tell me more.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
So we disrupt things,
The Mother
they're gonna take their
Crystal is
chance.
both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Yeah, fair enough. Shit, dog. I mean,
Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
technical notes.
I could have sworn we had a few.
Said these at the smith. The black age.
Monster's taken quite a liking to
Blacksmith.
Lady Karen.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now?
Did you want something to
I
bang?
told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad
Wants
about
to help,
that?
innit? Help,
to
innit?
him.
Help,
You never
innit?
know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried
Please,
about
mate.
you.
Please, mate.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Now, if it's stupid,
Why don't you tell us all the same?
why is it bothering you?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going.
Do you want me to help you build a better weapon?
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Where's it
Glad
at,
to
though?
hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Karen?
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Oh,
Sorry,
dear.
sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted?
There's a
Somewhere in
fucking
Sam
griffin I
Wreck,
gotta
maybe?
hunt?
Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Karen,
And what
do you have
can
anything?
I do for you?
It's-
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Oh, now I gotta go all the way over here, locate the griffin, then I gotta find the griffin.
Typical nobles.
Poo 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 poo. Here's the griffin.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Westgate, Sanbreck. Alright. If I go to Sanbreck, there's a griffin I gotta hunt.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me.
Murder.
What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside
Murder.
me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
Murder.
We'll make him proud.
Drake's breath. The boiling sea. What does the sea have to boil? Why is it boiling?
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
Murder.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
But it's so far away.
Drake's breath.
Thing's fucking massive. So is it like a fire crystal?
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
as was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Farewell.
You make it look easy.
Now we gotta go to the next.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
They aren't ready for me. Minotaur? Ah, shit. Six, 7, 8, 9. Ow. Let's go.
The old arboretum is just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
Alright. I mean, this shit's fucking pretty as fuck, especially with the crystal right there. Huge as hell, though. Like, did it just grow out of the ground, or did it just fucking crash into here? Oh, fucking boss fight. I fucking bet. This is screaming boss fight.
What a mess.
Wait.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times.
Be sure to keep clear of its maw.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Ow.
I still can't believe they can jump. When these things have roots.
Nice try.
Over here!
Almost dead. There we go. Huge marble. Sorry, I was focused. I was trying not to die. I had like what, one potion left? Out of potions?
Press on.
Press
Yes.
on.